Young is going to be better. Bryce Young is going to be better.
At this point, the Philadelphia Eagles should be called the Philadelphia.
Desmond Ritter better, Harrison.
The Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Keep cooking, Dev. Keep cooking, Dev.
Wow.
Which one?
No, go ahead.
Oh, man. I can't even call him Dev now. I gotta actually call him Roundup. That's crazy.
Howie Roseman should be executive of the year, man.
Oh, yeah, Eagles
Hey, all I know is my Seahawks won the draft. That's all I got.
The Eagles and Steelers both had
Eagles
better
draft.
Wait a minute.
Bro,
Eagles and Steelers
Wait,
both.
Roundup. What about the Texans?
No, Roundup.
Even the Colts. The Colts had a better draft than the
Texans had a
Steelers.
good draft.
Roundup. Who are the
Not the
Eagles,
Colts.
bro?
I would argue
the
the
Eagles?
Texans over the Colts.
The Eagles are the best team in the NFC right now.
Who are the Eagles?
Who the Colts
All right,
drafted?
All right, yeah, they're the Philadelphia Bulldogs now. The way that the way their team's constructed.
No, the Eagles had the best draft for sure though. But we're second.
I like the Texans draft too.
I gotta give it to the Steelers.
Texans the Texans did well with the draft. You get CJ and then you trade up and you get Will Anderson.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was smart.
It was a little smart. I'm not gonna lie.
Cardinals
We'll
had a
see
good
how
draft in
it
the sense of the trades they made.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. They have a lot of holes. Like their roster is bad right
And
now.
they're gonna have two very high picks in next year's draft because they got the
Oh no,
Rams
they're gonna be the worst team in the league.
pick, and they got the Texans pick.
Yeah, they're gonna be worse team in the league next year because Kyle is out for the whole season. It's gonna be.
I can
No,
see
he's
a
not out
possibility
for the
where they
whole
get both the
season.
top
He
two
probably
picks.
won't start until midway.
With how bad the
Oh,
Texans
wait.
were, they could have both.
Oh, wait, Brandon's supporting the Steelers today. You got that yellow shirt on? Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, Lakers. Okay, that's even better.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. Hey man,
Lakers
welcome to
5.
yes, sir. No, 7. Welcome to the Throwdown, man. Episode 70, man. I'm your host, Ben Brandon from the block, wherever you want to call me, man. Here with another episode. Been a great weekend. You had the draft, playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Rounder, how you been today?
I have been fantastic.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Dale, what's good?
Been good, chilling.
Yes, sir. PSP.
Chilling, man. Can't complain.
All right, bet. Jay, how you been, bro?
Man, happy day over here, man. Great day. Great day.
Harrison.
Happy day. The Panthers. I'll get this grade for the Panthers an A-, and playoff Curry Sam.
Hey, Harrison, by the way, I've been seeing your IG, bro. Bro, that Sweet Carolina, every time you put down your story, bro, having me gone, bro.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Goated, how you been?
Ah, man. Hey, bro, you see these teeth right now, man? I can't complain. Hey, real talk, man. You know, we're going to get into it very soon, but just know, I already have my explanations down for what we just did, so relax.
All right.
Feel me?
Sure, we probably go to it right now. So the NFL draft came. I just want to know what was y'all biggest winners, y'all biggest losers, and surprisers. With y'all surprise team.
Winner without question is the Eagles. They won this one. I mean, Jalen Carter, they stole. I mean, I knew he wasn't going to get drafted to the Raiders. That wasn't going to happen. I thought the Falcons, maybe they could take a chance on him, but they decided to go with Bijan. But you get Jalen Carter because they know Brandon Graham and Fletcher Koch, they're getting up there in age. You pair them up with Jordan Davis, and plus they can be great mentors for Jalen Carter. Then they get Nolan Smith with the 30th overall pick. Then they trade, and then they get DeAndre Swift. So Eagles, to me, at this point, they should no longer be called the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Bulldogs, and they should be running away with the NFC East, let alone the NFC. That's how I look at it.
Hey, don't forget about Keely Ringo either, bro.
No, Keely Ringo. Crazy. And the losers, I would have to say the Cowboys because the Buffalo, Buffalo drafted Dalton Kincaid, and we all knew the Cowboys, they wanted to get a tight end, and they went with the defensive player. So I would probably say winners, Eagles, and then losers, I'd probably say either Cowboys, and then, of course, Commanders.
See, I don't think we can say those teams were losers when we had literally one of the worst drafts I've ever seen in the history of drafting because we watched the Lions make horrible pick after horrible pick every single round.
Roundup,
Hendon Hooker
Me and you gotta stop being on the same wavelength, bro.
No,
We gotta stop being on the
Hendon
same
Hooker
wavelength.
made no sense. If you're going
That's-
to
no, that is
draft a quarterback, to sit behind Jared Goff, why make it the oldest quarterback in the draft? It made no sense. It made no sense. And then you dropped Jahmyr Gibbs at 12? He was a second round pick at best.
Well, y'all already got
and Jack
Montgomery.
Campbell. Oh my
And
God,
them
it was
boys.
horrible.
All right, look. Me and round up on the same wavelength because it's crazy. I was really gonna say, you know how much I was propping up the Lions coming up into the season. I was like, oh, wait, watch, they gonna touch the draft. They finna go get all that defense. It's gonna be over with, right? Nah,
Yeah.
we said, nah, we finna trade back. Then we finna take Jahmyr Gibbs to replace DeAndre Swift because he does the same thing, right? It's so
Yeah.
crazy. I was so sick. I was
That
so
was a
sick.
money move.
Then still, like he said, they took Jack Campbell when they could have taken so many different players. They needed interior defensive linemen. They could have took Mozzie Smith before he got taken by the Cowboys.
Or Brian Brzee.
Literally, they could have taken it because Ali is saying that he should have been like he's a really good 3 technique if they actually were to draft a guy like him, right? It's crazy that they didn't even attempt to bolster their D line, to attempt to fix their defense even more than what it already is. Like they had a chance to get Christian Gonzalez. Like, bro, it's so crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually nasty, bro.
It was bad. It was bad.
They most definitely lost. For me.
I think the Jets. I think Will McDonald was a little bit of a reach. They needed a tackle, but obviously the Steelers kind of came in, got the last elite tackle, Broderick Jones. So I'll say
crazy,
Jets
bro.
are like a little bit. I think the Jets are. I won't say they're complete losers, but they kind of are sour for not getting that. And I don't know much about Lucas Van Ness for Green Bay, but we already know Green. But I'm not surprised. That's a Green Bay move. They don't go for like a lot of skill positions in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think defense was a problem. I would love to have like them get like a tight end or another lead receiver for Jordan Love to enter the new era. So now it's just Jordan Love, Christian Watkins, and I'm not sure who else is on the receiving.
Well, they drafted 2 tight ends like after the first round. They drafted both Tucker Kraft and I'm blanking on the other kid's name, but they're actually 2 solid tight ends.
Okay, that's good then. It's just that I'd rather have that have an elite weapon for Jordan Love for the Jordan Love era to start him off, but Packers pick.
But we know the Packers, they're not going to draft the first wide receiver in the first round. They haven't done that since, 2002?
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harrison. I got Bryce Young, man.
I just want to if you're talking about this, I mean, there's like a lot of teams, obviously, like the Steelers, the Texans, Colts, everyone. If I had to pick, and also Seahawks. But, my favorite player that came out of the draft from the Panthers, obviously, it's definitely Mingo, wide receiver from Ole Miss. I feel like this dude's going to be a stud. People are comparing him to A.J. Brown, which is absolutely insane to me. But I'm happy. I'm happy that we just drafted a wide receiver in this draft, dude. But today's just a happy day, man. Today's a happy day.
Y'all didn't mess it up. Y'all didn't mess up the first overall pick.
It's a happy day to go 3-14.
It's a happy day that we're winning the South, and the Falcons could be 7-10.
Go there. I asked this question when D-Man gets here. But Jay, how you feel about your Steelers?
How do I feel? I feel amazing, man.
As you should.
Listen, they let us do too much. They let us, bro. I was just trying to open the door, but they let us kick the door down. You feel me? We got Joey. Well, no, hold on. Wait. We got Roger.
I can't even think.
Bro. We got everybody. We got Joey. We got the tackle. We got Darnell. We got the linebacker from Wisconsin. Bro, we got a lot of talent and everything. I liked all the picks because we needed everything. You know what I'm saying? Some people are a little confused about the tight end pick, but I loved it. You feel me? Prime, we've been having concussion problems throughout like the past year or so. So go get another tight end. You know what I'm saying? That's a great pickup for us. Now,
6-0 lineman, by the way.
my losers in the draft is the entire AFC North. They all losers. Why? Because they're going against us.
Jay,
Hey,
bro.
wait, hold on, wait. The Ravens had a good draft too, though.
The Ravens had a good draft.
Finally,
They got
they signed
some.
Lamar.
The Browns didn't have no picks.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. Oh, I cannot wait, bro. If the Ravens, bro, all y'all been talking. The Ravens they don't got number 1. They don't got no receivers. They got OBJ, Zay Flowers. They got, bro. I'm telling y'all, if the Ravens do any bullshit this year, I don't want to hear y'all say bro. Look at Lamar's weapons. Look at the. I don't want to hear none of that shit no more.
Hey, but hold up, Miles Murphy for the Bengals is a good pickup though. That edge rusher, that's a good pickup for the Bengals.
Oh, solid.
I don't think he's gonna play immediately though, because they still might roll out with what's bro on
Trey
the other side of
Hendrickson
on the other side of Trey.
But I'm a Clemson fan, so I'm biased.
No, I agree with you because I be paying attention to Clemson like crazy too. So I'm saying like I think Miles Murphy already is better than Sam Hubbard, but like Hubbard, even though Sam Hubbard in the playoffs he always gets really good, but like I think they're gonna let Miles Murphy develop even more under both those guys, and then by the time it rolls out to potentially halfway point of this year or even next year, he's gonna be out there playing full snaps and going crazy, bro. For real.
Yeah. And also,
Brandon, what I will say is,
can I say something, Jay?
Go ahead.
I mean, there was like a meme. There was I think some dude in the third round, the dude from North Dakota State, the long ginger dude, had like 2 buck teeth missing.
Cody.
Oh yeah, to the Buccaneers.
Dude, that dude was. There was like so many memes of this dude on the internet. Holy fucking shit! That was
So
I ain't gonna lie to Brandon.
Yeah.
They saying, look, I'm not saying this, but the internet is saying the Falcons, Seahawks, and the Steelers, they had top 3 out of 5 drafts. They said we were the ones putting together the best draft class. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I'm not here to disrespect you today. So you put us in there. You know what? Hey,
that's what they saying.
Big dubs. You feel me? Big dubs.
Hey,
Anyway,
I got something to say to Jay real quick. Jay, I just wanted to be known now. If Lamar stays healthy, the Ravens are the best team in that division and will win that division. They're better than the Bengals if Lamar is healthy.
You know when Lamar is healthy, Lamar loses to the Steelers. You know that, right?
Wait, I'm not talking about the Steelers. Okay,
so
I'm talking about the Bengals.
Hey, I got to feel about Anthony Richardson going to the Colts.
Okay, I feel great about that. I already told Dev. Dev knows how I feel about that, anyways.
I didn't like that pick. It would have been much better if he were in a better situation like Seattle. I would like to see Anthony Richardson.
Well, he's in a good situation now. He's fine. He's not starting year one.
But no, what I'm saying is, JJ, I think he'd be better if he sit for a couple of years and learn. It seems like Anthony Richardson is probably going to start right away.
I don't think so.
And when I look at
it's looking like Gardner Minshew. I doubt they start.
If that's the case, then fine.
Yeah.
When I look at Anthony Richardson, just watching him on tape, he's very talented. But as a quarterback, as just a passer, he's like very, very raw. So I just feel like he needs to sit for like a year or two just for him to understand the offense, though. But I like the Texans. I do like the Texans draft. They get CJ with the second pick. And then you trade in the draft, and then you get Will Anderson. I think the Texans should get a little bit more love as far as the winners of the draft. I'm not saying they're the huge winners, but they should get some credit.
Well, the Texans need them more. Just still, even though because we respect to them for getting those 2 guys. Those are like clearly really 2 good guys, right? But like they still need more to add to their team because their team is still so far gone. You know what I mean? In the sense of they're still like right now. I feel like I'm getting a better sense of direction where they're going. I feel like they're still trying to bolster their defense, but like they needed a lot of the picks that they traded away to help them even more. And whether or not you want to say Will Anderson and CJ Stroud were just 2 amazing picks.
No, I'm not just saying because of just that. I also think with DeMeco Ryans there as the head coach and who knows a thing or two about defense and understanding the culture, I think it's going to be solid. For the Commanders, however, and I like Emmanuel Forbes, did you have to draft him over Christian Gonzalez, though?
Yeah.
That's the point. No, Emmanuel Forbes can play. He's a ball hawk. He could get his hands on the ball. But the concern, however, is his size. He's like $166, though. So I don't know if he's going to handle with that type of punishment in the NFL. Christian Gonzalez was right there. So I don't know what Washington saw in Forbes over Gonzalez. But Brandon and I, we had the discussion. And I told you that the Seahawks with Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah, you called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Now, honestly, because like with Emmanuel Forbes pick, it wasn't a bad pick. Even though I think Christian Gonzalez is the better player, Forbes still a top 5 corner, and your concerns are very valid because of size. But like you said, I think they drafted him because like the ball hawk skills, the way he played. You guys still have the Fuller?
Yes, we still have Fuller.
Yeah, I think him and Fuller will match up well in defense. So Chase Young getting back healthy. Montez, so your defense is going to be pretty good. It's just how Sam Howell. I think Sam Howell will play, and then culture. I think, and then Ron Rivera is.
I think he's gonna get fired after this season. He's gonna get fired because I felt after this season. No, Ron Rivera. I believe after this season he's gonna get fired because they could have had a chance to draft a tight end, and they failed to do that.
Mm.
I felt like we should have been more. We should have gotten like a tight end somewhere around the 4th, 5th, or 6th round, and we failed to do that. And I don't know. It just seems like with Ron Rivera, I just don't trust him going forward. So it seems to me after this season, we're gonna try to see what we can do as far as tanking. I wish that Washington just tanked the rest of the season.
My question
is, hey, I was about to say,
I don't know.
Go ahead, Jay.
I don't know how Washington and Seattle passed up on Joey Porter. You see, that was complete flop to me. You know what I'm saying? Complete flops.
Jay, he was going to go to Pittsburgh.
I seen a clip.
He was going to go to Pittsburgh. Come on now.
Listen, I seen a clip of Joey Porter locking up Garrett Wilson, and that's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. I seen a clip
Witherspoon is better than Joey Porter, though. Witherspoon is better than Joey Porter.
Huh?
He's better. Witherspoon's better than Joey Porter.
The reason why Jordan Poole fell because of injury.
But as time progresses, we're gonna see because bro got Mink over there. Like he got TJ Watt pressuring the quarterback. Like he's gonna get a lot of opportunities to make some plays. So
I want to go ahead. Finish what
not only that, bro. The Seahawks got JSN.
That was a great pick.
Best receiver in the draft.
That was a good pickup.
That's a great pick.
Good pickup.
Replace Tyler Lockett.
We do play Seattle this year. I forgot.
Is that the dude from Ohio State?
Hey, yes. I'm gonna just tell y'all this right now. If Geno Smith goes off, this dude might be an MVP candidate, bro.
He's falling off. We already know this.
Hey, man, I want to agree with you on your MVP candidacy, bro. But like my only issue is the fact that we all know all Seahawks quarterbacks fall off.
MVP.
Pete Carroll always ruining them somehow towards the end of the season. They want to.
So MVP over Mahomes, Rodgers.
No. I say candidate.
Still though.
Hold on, not
I actually got Joe Burrow winning the MVP this season.
Hey, I want to just go back to that one point.
Y'all gonna need to win some games.
I want to go back to that point that you said about AR. I feel like personally, when he if he were to go into the lineup, right? Like I feel like the team fits him more for his skill set for him to be able to develop as a quarterback and as a passer. One, because he has those big targets that he can hit, like guys like Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman, and his tight end and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
and they're mainly
running schemes. Josh Downs.
You said what?
They said that Jelani Woods is that big tight end they got, and then Josh Downs they just drafted him too. So
that's a good pick.
So and he's able to use his mobility very well. Like we've already seen it well in his college tape, right? And now he has Jonathan Taylor back there with him. So that scheme that they're going to be running is going to be and we've already seen it with the Ravens, but I'm not saying it's going to be to that extent. I'm just saying the scheme that they can run with that. And how those guys, those Eagles, what's bro's name? You know how they develop those the quarterbacks. You already seen what he's able to do with Jalen Hurts and all that stuff. So I'm saying I'm not gonna go as far as to say he's gonna be an elite passer all of a sudden, but it's gonna be easier for him to get better and be developed because he's gonna have those bigger targets, and then that way he keeps on honing down on his skill, and eventually they'll be able to make him into the complete quarterback that they need him to be, for whether it be in the running game and the passing game. You feel me?
And there's another thing about AR that
he's still high IQ.
Definitely. And there's a lot of things people don't know about him though, because like obviously he went to a smaller school. Started out at a smaller school, went to a bigger school, but then we saw Malik Willis last year, right? And so everybody wants to compare Anthony Richardson to Malik Willis. They're not the same quarterback. Anthony Richardson is in a much further position than Malik Willis ever was.
He's more athletic, and I think he has a bigger arm.
Not
he's
even
just better.
He's just better. If you look,
he's better.
Last year, watch the people he was throwing to. Because everybody wants to go to his completion percentage in college. Look who he was throwing to. These guys were dropping passes left and right. These guys were stopping on their routes left and right. Couldn't even get open. He had no one to throw to in Florida. Like it wasn't 100% Anthony Richardson's fault. He showed great arm talent, amazing arm talent.
And he's
not as bad of a quarterback people think. People are just comparing him to Malik Willis, and so they're like, "Oh, he's going to be like Malik Willis." There's no way he can ever touch.
I think that's what I think the best comparison for Anthony Richardson. Some people say Cam Newton, some people say Josh Allen, some people say Justin Fields.
I think he's
Lamar
Jackson.
Lamar, but I just think he's more. I think he's more Allen coming out because in Wyoming, Allen, the only knock on him was the accuracy and stuff, but overall, as his career progressed, he got better, and that's the thing with Anthony Richardson. I believe as he puts in the work, he'll get better. I think what he should do is do exactly what Jalen Hurts did in the offseason. That's by working with the quarterbacks coach Tom House or George Whitfield or whoever just to improve his mechanics or his accuracy. That's the next step for him as far as with his game. But I like Bryce. For me, Bryce Young should have been the number 1 overall pick. He deserved it.
Yes,
the
sir.
only concern people had with Bryce was the size, but I always thought he was better than CJ because of the higher upside and the potential. So I think Bryce will be fine on the end.
If Bryce was 6'1", it'll be consistent. Like there will be no.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
no.
I also
That's it. There'll be no doubt.
PSP, I also want to add to you that I also personally believe, even before the test, the test, I'm not gonna lie, is not a fully determining factor on your IQ. I don't ever hold that to the highest regard. But I believe that he was already a way higher IQ player than that man, CJ Stroud, even before they.
Yeah, because Johnny Manziel had a high. I think didn't Manziel have a high test grade or some quarterback. It's like
quarterbacks do.
No, I'm just saying the reason why I like Bryce is because the higher upside, his ability to manipulate the pocket.
No, I agree with you. I was just adding to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jay, that's
and
tough.
Also, I'm glad that quote was her.
You round up. I got a question. What team has the best tight end duo in the NFL right now?
Come on, Rondo.
Hold on, wait. Do you want me to be honest?
Come on, Rondo.
Yeah, let me know, man. Let me know.
It's the Minnesota Vikings.
What? Who's on the Vikings outside of Hawkinson?
I think they have no.
Oh wait, we just lost
Roundup. They not only have the best tight end, but they may have the best wide receiver duo with Justin Jefferson and now Jordan.
I was going to talk about that. I wanted to bring up Addison.
That would be interesting.
Is that? I mean,
I wanted him on my football team so bad.
Hill and Waddle.
I wanted him on my football team so bad, Dev. You don't understand.
LSU.
No, Addison is tough. Addison is very good.
I cannot wait, bro.
Oh, but Goldie, this is what I wanted to ask you, bro.
What up, bro?
Why the heck y'all signed B. John Robertson if you got your man Tyler Algier?
Yeah, explain, Goldie. You was
right.
Not only that,
You go first and I'll go.
I don't need you to cut me off. I want to break this down to the science. You feel me? All right.
Oh, here we go.
All right, y'all ready? So, first things first, right? You already know how I was coming into this. I was telling you, oh yeah, we getting defense. Don't worry about it. We getting defense. But the thing is, Terry Fontenot had his own ideas, man. He wanted to roll out for the last 2 years and go after offense, right? So, in his mind, what's stopping us from getting more offense and making us the greatest offense ever, right? You feel me? Anyways, he went and got a guy that's going to be a top 10 back this upcoming year. And yes, I do feel like we kind of will regret not taking Carter. But at the same time, when we're trying to help Desmond Ridder out to see his fullest capabilities right now and see how good he can get, you want to give him as much offensive weapons as possible. I still am mad because we haven't gotten another number 2 receiver to put next to Drake London. But right now, it looks like we're going to go have maybe a 3-headed monster with. We're not going to really use Cordell like that. I really don't know that. But we're going to use him at Bijan and Algier. We're going to use them to their fullest capabilities in the I form, in pistol, and which way you want to put it. And it's going to go crazy because we bolstered down our own line too when we got Bro from Syracuse, and we still got our own line was still already top 5 in the run game last year. So it's just keep it going.
Don't forget about Clark Phillips, new corner.
Keep it going.
Him falling to the 4th round was insane.
Bro, keep it going, man.
Go ahead,
All I gotta say is 1,300 yards, Bijan Robinson.
Keep cooking, man.
Wait, Bijan Robinson,
He said he's going
potential
for 1.3.
offensive rookie of the year?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
He's not.
I'd say Bryce Young's the favorite for that.
Yeah,
JSN.
I think Bijan has the Bijan or JSN has the best chance because they come to a situation that benefits them. Like Bijan's coming to a run heavy offense with a good line, and JSN's going to an offense where he has DK, he's gonna get double, he's gonna get overlooked.
Yeah, but
Bryce Young's gonna be Bryce Young. Bryce Young's gonna be good. So those are my top 3 candidates.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, offensive rookie of the year is a notoriously quarterback award. If you have a quarterback start the entire season, he's probably gonna win it. And we have 2 that are gonna be starting the entire season as long as they're healthy. And that's Bryce Young and CJ Stroud.
I want to tell you this though: the fact that CJ Stroud's going to be in a tough spot to even try to win that. So just to listen.
Yeah, he's gonna be the hardest one.
It's going to be hard for him if he does that. That's respect to him.
All that's going to matter is
But I would
stats.
like
They're
to
not
say-
going to care about
The
that.
Panthers receiver core not that bad, really. It's
What
not.
I want to
It's not
say
as bad
for
as
Bijan
that.
though, for Bijan though, it's
Exactly.
the fact that he's going into an offense where the running scheme and all that stuff. He's in a running back's dream, technically, in my opinion. Where they're just going to feed him the rock where he wants to do, where he can do what he got. He has a great line ahead of him. He's
it's
already,
pick
even if he
poison.
had a battle line, he would still be a great running back. So you gave him already a really good line for him to be able to run behind. So like you're just giving him the perfect situation for him to go and flourish at the highest.
We got freaks on our team. We got Bijan, Kyle Pitts, and London. We got freaks on our team. Like, come on
I
now.
had
bro,
Kyle
we got
Pitts on our team for 2
generational-
years, and we
We
haven't
got
heard
two
nothing.
generational
All right, his first season was up. His
Kyle
first
Pitts
season
been on
was
y'all
up.
roster for 2 seasons.
Just wait till
And
Desmond Ritter goes off this year. Come on. Now.
Hey,
Listen,
man,
we have
man,
everything. We
see,
gotta
we
wait.
have
round
Mariota.
up.
We have Mariota.
what it
That's
is,
just
bruh.
Mariota.
I know the
Listen,
vision. I got the vision.
Mariota. We have
Bro, Pat
Mariota.
Fryermuth
Did
has
you
done
see
more
Mike?
with
Did you
a
see how many
Waz
times
big
Mariota?
game.
Bro, no, listen. Did you see how many times Mariota overthrew that man? Kyle
Oh
Pitts, bro?
my God, bro.
Wait,
Come on now, man.
Bro.
This
Pat
man Mariota
Fryermuth
was
has done
throwing
more
ducks,
with
bro.
a
I was sitting there
38-year-old
defending him.
quarterback.
I need you to know, I was sitting there
I
defending
watched
Mariota,
this man
but I was
live.
defending this man because he was our
live.
quarterback. This man's on the Philadelphia Bulldogs now. That man was literally throwing ducks all season and got that man injured. Like, bro, I'm not giving that man no respect. What are we doing?
He was having them when y'all signed them.
Hey, he's on the
I
Philadelphia
wasn't.
Bulldogs now. He's
I
not on my
wasn't.
team.
I wasn't.
He's not on my team no more, so he don't get no respect from me.
Listen,
Like,
I wasn't.
Go look
Brandon,
at Kyle
remember-
Pitts stats with Pat
Remember
Fryermuth
a
stats, and
couple
then come
months
back
ago?
and-
Remember I posted on TikTok, by the way? Remember I said we're going to get Bryce Young and trade for the number 1 overall pick?
You did say that.
Harrison, y'all are getting 4 wins. It's not that exciting, buddy.
yeah,
We're
I don't
getting
know.
10.
Harrison, how do you feel?
Honestly, but I'm happy the Panthers got a quarterback, so y'all not just recycling like the Panthers and Colts. I'm glad what they did because recycling quarterbacks isn't good. Just stick with a guy, develop him, and like when you're just going, it's like going from girl to girl. Like, listen, just sit, let's slow down, commit to one. If it doesn't work out, take a little break. Like, you don't gotta go like, get out.
Crazy,
can I cuss or no?
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can.
Like the Panthers, like they was in their whole phase. The Panthers and Colts were in their whole phase, going from quarterback to quarterback. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
They finally settled down.
I mean, Jay got his quarterback for the next 9 years. Brandon, you signed for Gino for 3 years. I mean,
I want y'all to
and then-
know.
Minimum.
I want y'all to know
Minimum.
Steelers are on the way to doing the same thing that the Panthers are doing when it comes to recycling quarterbacks.
What?
They about to
When
find
have
out.
we ever done that?
I want you to know,
Mike
hey, y'all
Tom-
about to find out. Y'all about to find out what y'all boy Kenny Pickett really.
No,
about.
Mike Tomlin's gonna
Bro,
find
I'm
a way to
telling
be
y'all, it's gonna
500.
be. I can't.
Well, Mike Tomlin's gonna
I can't-
find somewhere to be 500. I don't know how. Mike Tomlin.
Zay funny in the.
I can't.
Like, here's the thing: the Steelers could be 0-8, and they'll finish the season 8-8 or 9-8 somehow. The Steelers gonna find a way to be 500.
It's because of Mike Tomlin. He's just such a good
Hey,
coach.
bro. Hey, Deb. I literally said that, bro. I literally told him. I
He
said,
has
I'm not
all
gonna
the
lie. Even though I be
intangibles in the
roasting
world.
them, they literally find a way to
Exactly,
be
PSP.
500, and that's where they say it. So
Absolutely.
that's how I be roasting them. I literally say, y'all literally go and just try to find y'all some way to be mid. That's it. So like, why are you
Wait,
trying to
so
go?
who has the weakest quarterback in this whole call?
Oh, we know.
Sam Howell? Oh yeah, Sam Howell.
Okay, hey, I got a question.
Or Desmond.
No, I got one question. How do y'all feel, right? What do y'all think is about to happen to Ryan Tannehill? When do y'all think that trade report's gonna come on y'all phone, man?
I'm gonna say Ryan Tannehill starts.
I think he starts, and I
At least
After
the
4
beginning of the
games,
year. At least the
there's
beginning of the
nothing
year.
They
good
got
going on.
two
His ass is
quarterbacks
going
that
on
they
the bench.
drafted back-to-back years.
Oh,
You know
Malik
why
Wilson's
Will
gone.
Levis
He's
fell
getting
in the
traded.
second round, right?
Zay,
Yo, Jay,
Well,
Jay,
even if Levis
Zay,
fell
can
in
you
the
get in
second
here,
round,
bro?
It's better for them.
No, I said you do realize Will Levis, from what I heard, even
Bro, I
though
need Zay
think
in here,
it's
bro.
Speculation. Will Levis, I heard he puts Mayo in.
No,
No, he's a weirdo.
He
He's a
does.
weirdo.
He does.
He's a
It's on
weirdo.
video.
He's a
It's on
weirdo.
video.
No, PSP. This man ate a banana like without peeling. I'm like, what are you doing?
Dude,
I don't even
Uh-oh.
like
insane.
I got
Y'all
you.
talking about
got some
Mayo?
balls to
Y'all talking about
drink
Mayo?
and
I
eat
remember.
these
I remember I
random
went to
shit.
a racetrack and I caught a dude putting ketchup in his coffee, bro. So y'all can go ahead and keep on.
One more thing on the draft, though, real quick. One more thing on the draft. Last year, after the draft, I predicted the Jaguars would win their division and win a playoff game. I'm going to do it again with the Falcons. I'm going to predict they're going to win their division
Check Discord,
and
Zay.
they're going to win a playoff game.
And I hope for Washington they trust the process.
Man,
The Panthers
Buccaneers
are
got
off
we had
with
one of
10
the
wins.
best- we had one of the best.
Oh,
Sweet.
Washington,
Not
they
the
just
best
trust the
record.
process. Tank for Caleb.
What was y'all sleeper pick? What was y'all sleeper pick before we talk?
Joey Port.
The sleeper picks in the draft.
Oh,
Like, what you think was the steal?
Darnell
Clark
Washington,
Phillips the third.
Clark Phillips, Darnell Washington. Those were big steals. Kelly
I
Ringo.
don't know
Max
how
over
Ringo
Bar.
got to the Eagles.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If Darnell Washington went to the Eagles too, I'm not gonna lie. I would have been over with. Like I would have just called them the Bulldogs from now on for real. Because the way they was looking, they just wanted to draft all Bulldogs, bro.
I did
They
like the
didn't
wide receiver. The Chiefs got Rasheed Rice, the one from
Rasheed Rice.
Yeah,
SMU.
that's a good pickup.
Yeah, I really like him a lot. He's physical. He's great with the yak. He's the type of player for the Chiefs, man. I actually like that pick a lot. And then Jalen Hyatt to the Giants to help out Daniel Jones.
Oh, I hate.
My
I hate
sleeper
that.
pick
He's gonna be
was the
ass.
third round, Drew Sanders. I feel like that was a good pickup by the Broncos.
For me, the biggest steal in the entire draft, though, is the guy that went to the Texans, Xavier Hutchinson, in the 6th round, who was my wide receiver 2 in the entire draft.
The one
Went
from
in the
Houston.
6th round. Yes,
He fell
Xavier
that
Hutchinson.
far? That's crazy.
That is a steal in my eyes. A steal. Like that.
Oh,
that
I
is
like the Giants. I like the Giants picking up Jalen Hyatt too. Yes,
I did.
I personally don't like it because I don't like Jalen Hyatt. I don't think he's that good.
Why, you think he's
Hey, bro.
overrated?
Oh yeah, nobody even cared about that man until he had that one game against Bama.
No, I mean
I
it's not
think-
just
I
that
think-
game
I think
against
Brian-
them.
I
I just
think
like
Brian-
him because of the speed. I think he's an underrated route
The
runner.
thing is though, like this thing, his speed, but like he's not even like blazing fast. Like he's not
He's
like
good,
he's quick, but he's not
He's
like
good, Zay.
super fast.
He's
Like you would
What do
expect
you ran at
from a
4.3?
guy his size.
he ran a 4.4.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
I
man.
think the
Yeah.
Saints getting another D lineman.
Okay, never mind. I thought he was faster than that. Never mind then. I thought he was like 4.3.
So like he's just normal wide receiver speed. Like he's not even like super fast.
Yo,
Hey,
Zay, what's good
No
with
one
you,
ever
bro?
said he's tight.
Pretty good, Ben.
We'll never
What up?
say
What up? Hey, I just want to hear what's your thoughts about the draft and stuff before we get
Yeah.
into basketball stuff.
Yeah, I think majority of the teams did they did a pretty good job at grading. I don't think if I was to grade every NFL team, I don't think there was any A+ team for a draft, but I think most of them are around the A tier, B tier. I like what most teams did. I like the Texans I like the Texans idea of getting the top 3.
Okay.
As a Chiefs fan, I like the receiver we got in the 2nd round.
Okay.
I think he'll flourish. I
Uh,
was kind of iffy about your pick, Ben.
which one, the Witherspoon?
Yeah, I was kind of iffy about it, only because of the spot. I think y'all should have.
Yeah, I
I think y'all
understand
should have
that.
traded down if you were going to pick him.
Oh, they couldn't though.
Okay.
The Lions. That's why the Lions traded down. It's because the Seahawks stole their pick. Lions
Yeah.
were 100% taking Witherspoon at 6. They were
Oh, yeah.
100% gonna.
Yeah, but the thing is that he fits our scheme and stuff. He's a
I
hard
think so.
tackler and
I
all
think
that
so.
type stuff, man. Like he fits our system. So,
Oh yeah, I like.
yeah.
I have a
Let's see what he
theory.
do against George Pickens. Let's see what he do against him.
I have a theory. I think Bill
Okay.
Belichick traded.
Now,
I
what
feel like
are we
Bill
on that?
Belichick traded.
He might
said
not got to
Philly.
do anything against Pickens because I don't know if Pickens gonna get the ball.
Did the
to right
Patriots
spot.
even draft a receiver in the draft?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
So next thing about to talk about, man, part of the topics. Steph Curry versus LeBron James. Final finale, maybe. Zay, I know you're a Warriors fan. Is that right?
Yeah,
Warriors and cheese? Oh
I'm
my
kind of
God.
iffy about it.
You should be.
I'm kind of iffy because I think I think there's a lot of mismatches on both sides of the ball. But
What's
I
good,
think
Chris?
I think the Lakers mismatches can show more.
Okay. All right.
Okay, buddy.
How many games you think it's going to?
If everything goes well, everybody stays healthy, no suspensions, nothing like that. I think there's a good chance to go 6, 7. A good chance.
Okay. All right. Now I gotta ask you this question, Zay, because there's a lot of narratives going around and stuff. If Steph Curry wins this, against LeBron James, he passes LeBron all the time.
That would be insane. Insane thing to say.
Do you believe that?
No,
That was
I told,
Tiki who said that.
no,
I think.
I told JJ in the Discord yesterday. I don't care about this playoff. Like if he wins this playoff round, okay, I'm not gonna move him at all. If he wins a ring, if they win the championship, Steph is going in my top 5 regardless.
So is he better than Kobe in your opinion?
No, I'd still have Kobe above him. But like, I'd have to question the Larry Birds, the Magics.
That's fine.
I'd have to question Hakeem. I'd have to question a lot of players that I have above him.
See, for me personally, I already have him above Hakeem and Larry Bird, right? But after that, you telling me you're gonna put him over Tim Duncan?
Oh yeah,
Shaq.
Tim Duncan.
I don't know about Shaq. I don't know about Shaq.
How y'all rank people? Like that's the question.
I can't. No, here's the thing. Tim Duncan. Like I would not put. I don't know. Tim Duncan. I can't put Curry over Tim Duncan.
I can't do that either.
I think I could.
But what does Curry do better than Tim Duncan outside?
But I don't know if I could put Curry over Larry Bird though. I mean, I don't know.
Wait, why not?
I know I could.
Oh yeah.
No, I like Larry Bird's game a little bit more though. The trash talking, the passing. Curry's a better shooter. We get that. I just like Larry Bird as far as more offensive.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be real. It's getting so nasty for me that man Larry Bird really might be getting catapulted out the top 10 base.
He might know, like legitimately.
He's really the army. A lot of people have him out.
Once Giannis is top 10, Larry Bird's out the top 10.
Nah, Shaq. I can't put Curry over Shaq. I think Shaq has like the top 3 peak of all time.
You telling me that? Because look, I'm not gonna lie to you. At this point, Steph is over Magic for me, and I was like, I wrestled with that so hard. Like I'm talking about to the brink of extinction. I almost stopped watching basketball because I was like, I can't handle this. I can't say that he's better than Magic.
Warriors and Lakers fan?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy? What's going on?
Yeah, someone get this man out of here.
Yeah,
Kick him out, shot.
That don't work.
Wait, but hold on. Though. I got a question.
If you're a Warriors fan, you gotta hate LeBron's team, regardless.
Yeah, like
you got
to. Like the ultimate bandwagon.
But for me, I'm saying for me, like after I noticed that Steph is already better. He's basically the greatest point guard of all time now. You know, he's over Bird. He's already for me. He's over Hakeem, even though Hakeem's that guy. You know, I'm not gonna go now and say that man's over Shaq and Tim Duncan. Like, bro, now I got him over Magic.
Ooh,
but a lot of people don't have Magic top 10 though. Like, you'd be surprised.
I used to have Magic top 5, and then I had to reevaluate my list. And I really
wait, JJ. So why can't he go over Shaq? Like, what would your reason be,
bro?
I think it's Shaq's dominance.
Look, I factor in his complete player game. One, the fact that I factor in all of the players' peaks and see how they stacked up against each other while still putting their entire career next to each other. And then I see what they accomplished in their career and put that together. And Shaq, in all facets of the game, man, got a top 3 peak of all time. You can't dispute that. That man in his career was shortened, but in his career, in every team that he went to in the 90s, in the early 2000s, all those teams immediately became contenders to go to the playoffs and to the finals every time he joined the team. He was clearly the best player on his team for the majority of those years. And so many things stack up for Shaq. It's like, bro, that man's just a dominant force throughout the entire NBA history. So, like, it's like all that leads up to I think about Curry. And I think about what he's done. And I'm like, bro, yeah, Steph is this. He's done that. He's a great shooter of all time. But he does not stack up to Shaq even in that slight.
Brandon, I understand Steph is more versatile and a better playmaker when he's scoring. But Shaq, when you're so dominant at one thing, it's kind of like it's just different. So Shaq, I think Shaq 3-year span in LA, he was undisputed the best player in the world. Versus Curry, like more debatable. Like he was probably the best player in the world for like 1 or 2 years, and like it was still like an argument between like him.
I would agree with
what
that.
you mean?
I don't think
Curry was never the best player in the world. What are we talking about?
No.
Wait.
I'm not going to
Curry was never the best player in the world.
Never the best player in the world right now.
No.
Right now.
It's not blasphemous to make that argument now.
Who bet it? Who, y'all?
No, I'm saying even if you do believe that, it's still not undisputed. It's still not undisputed.
Giannis is not the best in the world.
Giannis was just Giannis had a chance to win a game against Miami, and he folded in the last moments.
He did fold.
We also saw him miss 2.5 of the
We
game.
seen Steph fold against
What you mean?
Sacramento
He
too.
was he not there the last game? They didn't win a game with Giannis.
Okay, we're talking about one game here. Like, what are we
The
talking
games they
about
won
here?
was without Giannis. They couldn't win with him.
What year was Curry the best player in the world? That's what I was
Right now,
Never.
2023.
Never.
You can make an
Bro,
argument this year. It's not
I
crazy
mean-
this year, but like it's not undisputed. Like you can argue Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Luka don't have a case.
Wait.
When I talk about best player in the world, you have to be able to do good shit on both sides. You cannot be.
So you don't
one-
think you
Did
think
KD
Steph Curry
die,
is a
y'all?
horrible
Did
defender?
We know
Steph-
Curry's the
Steph
best
Curry-
player. What about defense?
We're not talking about
What about
KD. He's better
defense?
than
What about
KD. He's better than
rebounding?
KD.
What about leadership? What about
Steph
all
is not a
that?
better. Steph is not a good
That's
rebounder.
not a better
He's not a good rebounder.
That pissed me off. That's
Steph's not a good rebounder as a point guard.
Bro, y'all have to look at everything. What do
Look
Steph
at
Curry do?
everything.
Listen,
Steph
hold on,
Curry
hold on,
right
hold on.
now.
Steph
Steph
Curry,
Curry.
What does Steph Curry do
gets
better
more
than
boards
LeBron
the
outside of
majority
shooting?
the top tier
What do
point
Curry
guards.
do better than LeBron outside of shooting? Please tell me. Please
LeBron,
tell me.
Jay, I love LeBron.
Shooting and
LeBron,
dribbling.
Oh my
What do
lord,
Curry
that's
do
not how
better?
basketball works,
That's
Jay.
not how
That's not how
basketball
basketball
What do
works.
LeBron?
Okay,
Bro,
but
what
wait.
do Curry do better than LeBron outside of shooting and dribbling? Please tell me. Please.
Bro, that's not how
But
basketball
to be
works.
fair, it
That's
doesn't
how
matter about
basketball
LeBron because
works.
LeBron's not the
Tell
best
me.
What
player in the
about
league right now
production?
either.
That don't matter.
It's
Yeah, I was
Giannis
gonna say
and
LeBron
It's
isn't
Giannis
even the
and
best.
Joel Embiid. They're the two best players in the NBA right now, and it's not
No,
that
it's
close.
not.
Jokic is literally better than Giannis, by the way, but we're not. Doing
No,
that,
he's
so.
not. No, he's not.
Jokic,
Jokic isn't a good defender. No, I'm not taking
Man,
that.
Jokic's not
I'm
terrible.
not taking that.
Yeah, bro.
Why
There's people like you. There's
Keep
people like
talking.
you that doesn't keep
talking.
talking, bro.
I'm not taking that.
Keep talking,
Oh
Rondo.
my
Keep
God.
talking.
Okay. Goated. Who is your top 5 players currently?
Currently, all right. Steph, Embiid, Jokic, and that's not in order, by the way. Jokic.
Okay, you're just naming players.
Yeah, I'm naming the top 5. Just in the top 5. You just asked
All right.
for the top 5 players in the league right now, right?
Where would
Okay.
you rank Giannis at this point?
He's top 5 for sure.
Where's
All
LeBron?
right.
Where's Julius Randle?
Like lower in the top, like the top.
What? Shit, I'm
You
talking
think
about.
LeBron's top 5 still?
Bro, LeBron's
Hold
better
on,
than the
hold on.
top
Who
10.
in this chat right now would take Luka? I'm over LeBron. Right now. No, you're not.
I'm not
Exactly.
taking Luka over LeBron.
Yeah, but I don't have Luka in
I
my
didn't
top
say
5
Luka was.
either.
I didn't say Luka was top 5 either.
Yeah,
though.
Luka's not in my top 5, so it don't matter.
So y'all would choose Joel over LeBron. Game 7. Game 7. Come on.
So LeBron,
I'm
no,
taking
Jay.
Joel.
I'm taking Joel.
I'm
Jay.
taking
But
Joel
Jay,
over
the
LeBron in my
problem
top
is
5,
you're
bro.
going by
I'm
life.
taking
You're
Joel
going
over
by the
LeBron.
past. We're
Y'all
talking
know
about
damn
right
well
now.
if your life was on the line, game 7, you had to pick a player. LeBron or Joel Embiid. You know you're not
Yo,
LeBron
you
is
sound
not
like
the
Vince
best
Kelly
team
right
aimed
now.
at her.
You
We're
sound
talking
like
about
Vince
right
Kelly right
now.
You sound like Vince Kelly right now.
For real.
We're talking about
I know
right
y'all don't
now.
like
We're
LeBron,
talking
but y'all gotta
about
keep it
game
a buck.
7.
You know you're not
Yeah,
Joel
but
over.
Hey,
right
hey,
now,
Jay, do you remember
you're
what happened
talking
Game
about-
6?
I will say
you're
though, there's
talking
no one
about
you want to
Game
see in the
5 for
playoffs other than LeBron. You do
You're
What
not
happened
want
in
to
Game
about
5 for
one more
LeBron, Jay?
play.
Jay, go ahead and say to me what happened in Game 5 for LeBron.
Mm.
I'm
Game
waiting.
5
I'm gonna
what?
wait.
He was
Game
trash.
5 versus the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies. All right, bro.
He was
Bro,
trash
okay.
in the Grizzlies game.
You
They
realize
happen,
LeBron
bro.
shot like
And you don't win them
19%
all,
from the
bro,
3
but-
for the whole series.
LeBron literally shoots 33%
Does
from the 3
does
right
Jay
now.
realize that Anthony Davis has looked like the best player for the
Yeah,
league?
He is the best
every
player.
time
Oh,
that
He is the best player.
wants him to be that. LeBron wants him to do that. He wants him. He's 38. LeBron wants AD to be dominant, so bro, get chill out.
So then
Why
what
the
makes
fuck
you
do I
say
gotta
that
And
he
you're
makes you
still
top 5
making an
then?
argument that LeBron James is top
If he's
5.
not the best
Hey, you know
player
what?
on his
Yeah.
team, if
Hey,
he's not even
LeBron
the best
can flip
player on
a-
his team,
he is
how is he
LeBron-
top 5?
come back
Noted.
from the Lakers
LeBron
from the
can
series.
flip a switch and get
If
30
he's
a
not
night
even
if he
the
wants
best
to.
player
He
on
can
his
get 30 a
team,
night if he wanted to.
if he's not
He
the
can get
best
30 a
player on
night.
his team, how is he
Zay,
top 5?
Hold on.
Hey,
Go to
what's up,
Zay.
PSP?
Zay, let's see it. Let's not sit here and act like if LeBron wanted to, he can get 30,
I
10,
don't
and 10
understand how
every
the
night if
fuck
he
can
wanted
you
to.
make a
No,
point
Bro,
that
not-
if he's
not
not
for
the
the
best
whole
player,
five.
Jay,
Not
Yet
for a
he's
whole
not
playoff.
even the
Not for
Jay,
best
the-
if he's
player
not
on
the
his
best
team.
player,
he can
Anthony
get
Davis
top
by far has been the best player for the Lakers so far.
For a whole playoff run, he cannot get 30, 10, and 10 a night. He needs AD to step up and do that. He needs AD to get 30 and 15.
Bro, if he's not the Jay, I need you to answer that question for me right now, bro. If
What?
he's not the best player on his team, then how is he top
And
5
you
in the
make a
league right
fucking
now?
argument he's top
Bro, no.
5.
My thing is, LeBron, at this point in his career, right? LeBron can pick and choose when he wants to be that guy. We all know that.
You know that. It's not about
Why
picking.
do I
That
get
don't make you top
It's about
five.
picking and choosing. bro. I mean, if you're top 5, you're top 5. That's it. If I'm the best player on my team, if I'm the best basketball player on my team, I'm the best basketball player on your team. Hands down, that's it.
Jay,
So
if he can pick and choose when he wants to start dominating, and he can still be in your top 5, then why is Jimmy Butler not in your top 5? Because he every year he decides. Jimmy Butler decides.
If we're talking about playoffs only, Jimmy Butler's top 5.
No. The problem is he literally chooses once Jimmy enters the playoffs. That's when he chooses to be the best.
Yeah, that's when Jimmy chooses.
In the playoffs, Jimmy Butler is a top 5 player.
The logic that he's using. Bro, no, the logic that Jay's using right now is he's saying LeBron can choose when he wants to go for 30, 10, and 10, and then be a secondary member or role to your team whenever he wants. Why not use that same logic for a guy like Jimmy Butler? Just facts.
What Jimmy is doing for the Heat right now is what Steph is doing for the Warriors. Nobody on the Warriors is doing shit. Steph gotta get 50. He has no.
I want you to know Jimmy did this. Jimmy has done this in multiple playoff runs.
Jimmy gotta go for 45 because you're not.
Jimmy has done this in multiple playoff runs, even when he had like a slight sliver of help.
Buckets on the Heat.
When he had a sliver of help. When he had a sliver of help.
Who the fuck is getting buckets on the Heat? Tyler Hero. Oh, Vincent. Duncan Robinson. Who the fuck is getting buckets on the Heat? Let me know that. Who the fuck is getting a bucket? Eric Spoelstra?
But when you say what Jimmy Butler is doing is overachieving right now, because nobody expected them to even beat the Bucks.
I ain't gonna lie.
This roster.
So it's not like he should be doing this. He shouldn't be doing this. Nobody expected him to do this.
Well, no one expected Jimmy Butler to be playing this.
I have a question for you.
We should have expected it because Jimmy Butler does this in every playoff series he's in. He's always.
I have a question for you. I always had Jimmy in my top 10. Was Jimmy y'all's top 10 before this or nah?
I always had Jimmy around that top 15ish.
Nah, I'm gonna be real. He wasn't in my top 10.
Jimmy Butler was always top 15.
After realizing how Jimmy Butler is just able to like what he's actually capable of versus, and I just now realized that what he's doing is more so he's just chilling. Like he really is just like that's literally what I've come to the realization. He's literally chilling in the regular season, and then when it's really time to get serious, he literally changes his mask.
I just said that for LeBron.
You literally can't.
Other than the
I just don't understand how you make the.
They never said Jimmy's top 5 either.
How the playoffs have gone so far, LeBron ain't been better than Jimmy in the playoffs. Jimmy's clears him in the playoffs right now.
He's not better than Devin Booker.
He's not better than Devin Booker. He's not better than Stephen Curry.
But Zay, why is that?
What? Because LeBron compartmentalizes. He picks and chooses when he wants to go off.
A bigger load. Clay hasn't done shit. Jordan Poole hasn't done shit. Draymond, he got 20. Okay, Draymond. All right, you got 20 against Sabonis. Okay, good job, buddy. Good job.
Hey, Sabonis is good.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
What about Looney?
DeMontis Sabonis got his ass
Looney's been hurting.
Looney's not getting 20 boards against AD. I guarantee he's not getting 20 boards against AD.
He don't got to.
Actually, let's talk about that. Looney was crazy.
He went crazy against Sabonis and Harrison Barnes. Come on, guys. Come on. What are we talking about?
Wait, so you telling me right now Sabonis isn't a good rebounder to you?
Yeah, Sabonis was getting like 13 a night.
Rebounding.
Sabonis is good.
But I agree with you. Hey, Jay, I agree with you. Jay, I agree with you. Sabonis sure as heck did fall off in the playoffs. Don't get twisted. But that doesn't change the fact that he's still a good rebounder. Like, what are we doing?
Okay, no, that don't change that. But Sabonis is Sabonis, bro. Nobody.
What do you mean Sabonis is Sabonis? He's baby Jokic, right or wrong?
I never said that.
Baby Jokic.
I never said that. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, listen. I'm just saying, I cannot wait till the lick, bro. This series is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. Cause Curry, look, we all know Curry's gonna get his. Curry's gonna get his 30, his 40. But Wiggins, what are you gonna do, Wiggins? Poole, what are you gonna do? Draymond, what are you gonna do?
Hold on, Jay. I gotta give you props though. Months ago, you said Jordan Poole was overrated. Jordan Poole ain't doing nothing.
He did say that.
Y'all said I was goofy. Y'all said I was goofy.
Wait, because we know AD and LeBron are gonna get his. But is Austin Reeves gonna hit shots that night?
He is.
Is Vanderbilt gonna help on the offense?
He's the best white boy in the league right now.
Getting my number 5 on like my top 5 for a reason, because there's a huge reason.
Honestly, this series is a weird series because like I the Lakers are a better defense, and I feel like Warriors can expose Curry's gonna go off in a Warriors pace, but the thing is, I don't see Kevin Looney having that. He can have a big impact, but AD is a different monster. Than you can't just leave him open. Even though he's not
Wait a
great.
minute, you did see
The problem with
AD
80
got his
no, the
ass
problem with
beat
82
by
is-
Xavier Tillman in game 2.
The problem, I was gonna say the problem with AD
Exactly.
also. If Jay wants to talk about people picking and choosing,
He's
if Jay
inconsistent.
wants to
No,
talk about
no. But the thing is, though, even when AD's not scoring, his defense still gonna be there.
I'm saying if Jay wants to talk about
Yeah.
AD picking and if
That's
people want to talk
crazy,
about picking
man.
and choosing, AD literally picks and chooses when he wants to be a
Yeah,
soft
that's true.
basketball player and when he wants to be the hardest player
Okay, but
on
that's
the
because
court.
he plays
When he wants to
soft.
be a
That's 'cause he
top
plays
3 player
soft.
in the league.
And
No,
ultimately, I feel
I watched that man
Go to
play
cooking.
like he's the
Go to
GOAT.
cooking.
Like he's the GOAT power forward in the league. I watched that man in game
Wait, the
6
Warriors get
go and
exposed.
drop
Y'all are getting-
20
the Warriors are
boards
getting
like you're nobody's
exposed.
business.
The
I've
Warriors
seen
will
this
get
Lakers team.
Exposed.
Man,
Hold on. Was y'all choose Jordan Poole? I'm over Reeves right now. No, you're not. No, you're not. Exactly.
Poole has
That's
that.
my
Poole has
point.
that.
That's my point.
I'm not
That's my point.
picking pull over the Reeves. I'm not gonna
Jordan
lie.
Poole
But here's the
hasn't
thing,
done
I feel
shit.
it comes down to
Reeves is a
coaching.
different monster now.
I feel this
But-
ultimately gonna come down to
But
coaching.
but if I'm, you're talking about the Warriors normally put Poole on the bench. That Poole only started because of the team and the mismatches and whatnot. If we're talking about the starters, and Austin Reeves is a starter, I'm picking every Warrior starter over Austin Reeves. All 5 of them.
You got Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond,
And then
Looney.
Looney.
I'm
I ain't
picking
gonna lie,
all 5
Draymond.
of
I ain't
them.
gonna lie,
Draymond.
Hey, if you really want to go down that route, saying I'm not taking Poole over Reeves, I hope you know I wasn't going to take Poole over Maxey either, bro. And they had Poole over Maxey a while ago.
He's not even
so.
better than Tyler Hero when he was.
He's not better than
Poole and
Anthony
Harris
Simons.
the same player. They the same player.
Anthony Simons is better than Poole.
They're just buckets with zero defense. They're all buckets with no defense.
So is D'Lo gonna show up this series?
Oh,
Because he
yeah.
only showed up like.
Hey, chill on that
We
man.
don't need him to
Chill
show
on
up
him.
every game.
No,
We don't
chill
need
on
him
him,
to
chill
show
on
up
him,
every
chill on him.
game.
Because I want you to know, all it takes is for one person, one game for you to get hot, and you start off good from the first to the second half. Because he took his energy from that second half of game 5, took it to game 6, started off in the first half cooking, end of the second half cooking. He's now going into this Warriors series and ready to go against that team that tried making him so detrimental to the league, saying that he wasn't good no more. He's going over there and he's going to see if he can go and drop another 31 on their head. I'm not gonna lie.
Zay, I got a question. Zay, I got a question. Who's guarding D'Lo?
Lord.
Steph.
It'll probably be Steph. There's no reason
He
to
can't
switch
guard him.
What do you mean? Steph? Why do you think Steph is a bad defender? Why do you think Steph is a bad
That's
defender?
It'll either be
15-20.
Steph
I told y'all
or-
De'Aaron Fox was gonna go off against Steph, and y'all was like,
Why do y'all think Steph is a bad defender though? Why do you think
He's
Steph
not
is
a
a bad
bad
defender?
defender. I don't get the impression that
Nah,
Steph is a
because no,
bad
that's what
defender.
they're insinuating, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
don't
they're
know. I don't know
insinuating.
why people act like Steph is just a
Brandon.
bad defender, like he's a cone. Like
I feel like
Game
it's
one.
gonna come down to the others. So like
After
we already know
game
Steph,
one,
AD, and LeBron are gonna do things.
Yeah, hey,
But,
Jay,
like,
do you think Steph is a horrible defender?
No, I never said that.
Okay,
I said
okay,
whoever
so-
he's guarding is getting 20. That's what I
Okay,
said.
so what do you if you were to look at Steph, how do you view his defense, just in your opinion?
Average.
I view his
Average
defense
Joe.
like
He's
James
an
Harden
average
defense.
Joe.
He knows how to steal in the lane. That's about it.
Yeah, he's an average Joe. He's an
Bro,
average Joe.
so you don't think he's a good team communicator? You don't think he's a good communicator?
That's
on
that's
defense?
part of being able to being good at stealing in the lanes.
No, but being in the lanes is you can get
Oh,
Trey Young
Tatum is
ambles.
going off right now.
Trey Young sits in the lanes and he doesn't communicate with his team as well as
I'm,
the
saying,
others.
well, I'm not talking about gambling. I'm not talking about gambling. Like Steph Curry is smart. That's different. He's smart. I don't
Okay,
think
so
Trey
I'm
Young's
saying,
smart when it
I
comes
think
to
I
defense.
think I think
But,
Steph is
well,
high.
Steph-
I think Steph has high IQ on defense. To be real, I think Steph. The only reason why Steph isn't even a better defender what he is because he lacks the physical tools to actually be a great
Well,
on-ball defender. Because
Well,
I think
Steph,
personally,
Steph also
when
got
it comes
stronger
to,
too.
Can y'all tell me how much
You know,
points
I think-
De'Aaron did game one against Steph?
bro.
38
Basketball
in his
works, bro. I'm
first
sorry,
game
bro.
of
That's
his
not how
life in
basketball
the
works.
playoffs.
You think
His first game
De'Aaron
in the
just went and dropped
playoffs.
all 38 on Steph? Is that what you're telling me?
38 in your first time ever touching in the playoffs. That's your first time.
Bro,
walking
Jay,
on a
you
playoff
tell me right
court.
now, you think De'Aaron just went and dropped 38 straight on Steph only?
I'm not saying that, of course. I'm not saying
Wait,
that.
All right,
hey,
But he had the matchup, and at the end of the score sheet, that's what we seen. We seen
Yeah,
38.
And who's guarding LeBron? Is it going to be Andrew Wiggins or Draymond
Probably
Green?
Draymond.
Probably Wiggins.
Here's
Draymond,
Draymond, you got Draymond.
No,
Here's the thing,
Draymond more
Draymond-
than likely is going to have to
It
guard
has to be
AD,
Wiggins
and
to
Looney
match
is
up with
probably going to
LeBron
have to
as far
guard
as
Vanderbilt.
athleticism.
No, I'm not
here's
gonna lie
the
to you.
thing.
No. I was about to say no.
Vanderbilt can bring
Actually,
Looney out to that
Zay,
three
Zay, I
point.
feel like it's gonna be
He
opposite.
can
But it's we're okay giving.
No. I think
Why
it's gonna be
would a
opposite
team not be okay
team.
giving Vanderbilt the shots all the time?
Last game,
Because I'm not
Anyway,
worried.
I don't think
Vanderbilt's
they're not gonna play. They're
shooter.
gonna run.
Vanderbilt had 4 threes last
They're gonna
game.
run Vandals. They're gonna run
But the
Vandals.
Grizzlies did the same thing, and that man.
If I'm the Lakers,
Lakers are gonna run Vandals minutes down.
No, you can do Draymond.
Honestly, if I'm the Lakers, I go a little bigger. Because
it's all over.
I'm gonna be rude with you. I'm gonna be rude with you. The Lakers are gonna run Vandals minutes down, and then they're gonna. I think.
Hey, PSP, I gotta give you credit, bro, for what you said. I gotta give you credit, PSP, for what you said, man, because when Jay and Emil was here, KD's brother was here, they were talking about Kings is 6, Kings is 7, and all that type stuff.
I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that at all. And the only reason why I picked the Warriors over the Kings because championship, playoff experience, the pedigree. Game 7 comes down. Do you really trust the Warriors or do you really trust the Kings? Even though the Kings are at home, young, inexperienced team. I give the Kings a lot of credit. They had a heck of a season. I didn't think they would make the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. They had a hell of a season. Sabonis, he choked. Kevon Looney, I mean, let's give a lot of love to Kevon Looney too, because we talk about Steph's performance. Kevon Looney was big, 11 points, 20 plus rebounds.
What did Clay do?
Clay was shit the entire game. I give him women. Kevon Looney doesn't get love for Game 7. We're not going to give Kevon Looney love.
The Warriors' offense was
Dennis Rodman.
The Warriors' offense was Curry and the offensive rebounds of Kevon Looney. Because here's a mistake the Kings made. I don't think I think them playing Terrence Davis and I'm not saying Davion Mitchell would have stopped Steph, but it would have made it harder on him, play physical. Because the other game when Steph had 30 when he lost, it was a hard 30. You're not gonna stop Steph and Curry, these great players, but you have to make it hard on them, make every point, make them fight for every point. And you allow Steph Curry get in rhythm, easy lanes to the basket. Because he didn't have a very efficient game, but still he got in rhythm. And when Steph Curry gets in rhythm, it's pretty much almost over with. And I feel like Steve Kerr, attacked the Kings' weakness and they rim pressure because Sabonis doesn't bring a lot of rim protection. So the Warriors play a great game plan. I feel like Steve Kerr coached them, and that's why I do think the Warriors can beat the Lakers. Because I think Steve Kerr is a superior coach. Not saying Darvin Ham's trash, but I feel like Steve Kerr, we see him adjust and Darvin Ham be able to adjust what the Warriors are doing and be calm on those runs. So I agree. PSP is right.
The reason I'm gonna have the Lakers beating the Warriors is not really because it's a big difference, but I think the Lakers have more people that can get you more buckets. I'll say that. We know Steph's gonna get his. Clay, he's been iffy. Poole, he's been iffy. Wiggins.
No, not just iffy, very iffy.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
you look at the Lakers. I'm not
bad.
trying to be that guy.
He might get traded. That's how bad he's been.
Rui Hachimura, he's stepping up.
No, not just stepping up. He's been playing out of his mind. Offense, the defense, he's hitting the threes consistently.
The defense
Austin Reeves has been playing out of his mind. But I think this series between the Lakers and Warriors is going to come down to 7. I believe it's going to come down to 7. It's going to be highly competitive. I think AD, if he gives you the defense as well as a solid 24 to 13 a night, if you give LeBron 25, 7, and 6, and if Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves, the X factor for me is D'Angelo Russell. Game 6. The reason why they were big though, D'Angelo Russell, not just Anthony Davis's defense, what he did as far as with the scoring, the 10 points and the 3 assists. So D'Lo got to get it going with his scoring and his playmaking. The Warriors though, Steph's been playing out of his mind, but Clay has been very inconsistent. Wiggins, we don't know. He hasn't been the same, since he came back. Draymond is going to be Draymond. Looney has been playing unbelievable so far as with the rebounds and the energy and effort. Who else on the Warriors bench that's going to provide that type of contribution?
Moody? DiVincenzo?
Moody.
Got it.
Kaminga.
And also, I feel like
I like Kaminga as far as what he can do athletically and defense, though.
Honestly, I feel like LeBron is gonna have to be a dirty work guy in this series, with the boards, do that. Because if Kevin Looney's getting these second chance shots, you're not gonna win against the Warriors. Don't give Steph Curry a second chance.
LeBron was boarding up really well.
I'm curious from you. I'm very curious. Who you got, Lakers or Warriors?
Damn, I knew you were gonna say that.
Harrison don't watch the NBA. He don't care.
No, I watched the playoffs.
Oh my god!
I just can't watch 82 games of the NBA. But
Bro, you watch more games of baseball. I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, I am watching baseball right now. So I mean, thank you for that, JJ.
Go Yankees.
I think it's gonna be a close one. I think I'm gonna go Warriors in 6.
Oh my god, this guy stinks.
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's gonna be close. I think Curry's gonna have his game. LeBron, if AD LeBron gets hurt, you're done. That's all I'm about to say. And Austin Reeves. Remember my quote of 2023? He's him. But let's just see. He's gonna step it up even more against the Warriors.
But also, just because it kind of got lost in the series because of all the trash talking. But let's not forget, LeBron wasn't playing 100% in that Grizzlies series. He's still feeling that foot. He's going to be healthier in this Warriors series than he was in the Grizzlies series. So you thought you saw LeBron play well against the Grizzlies. He's going to play even better against the Warriors. He's going to be feeling even better.
Because now he knows. Now it's second round time. It's step time. Oh, yeah. It's time. I'm saying.
Hey, be ready for LeBron to average 30 in this series. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Shout out to Cat.
He averaging 30.
Shout out to Looney for the 20 rebounds.
Xavier's shaking his head.
He's not gonna do that shit right now. He's not getting 24.
I think.
But before we head out, I just want to. Oh, go ahead, Zay.
I was about to say, I think the series, I think the person that wins it is going to be the one that'll give the teams the pace, because the Lakers versus the Warriors pace wise is very different.
Mm-hmm.
The Warriors play at a faster pace. And if they get to that pace, I don't think the Lakers can keep up with them.
That's fair.
If the Lakers can hold that pace down, though, and play at their tempo, it's going to be tough for the Warriors to play. It's going to be tough for them to get buckets, because then the Lakers are going to have better defense, and they're going to get their offense going by that tempo they're playing. So it's really who can set the pace first.
I 100% agree, because it showed in the first round, because Memphis likes to play fast. As soon as the Lakers slowed it down, Memphis couldn't do anything. Not saying the Warriors are a better half-court offense now, but it's gonna be easier for the Lakers to play defense when there's a place to slow down.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why AD was able to eat, not just because of the defense, no Brandon Clark, and no Steven Adams.
True.
Yep, those are two big bodies.
Oh my god!
He was going to get Jaren Jackson Jr. though.
Hey, Dad, what's the score right now?
Player of the year.
62, 50.
But he's no Steven Adams.
Tatum has like 25 right now in the first quarter. Tatum is like he put up a deep three like he's currently.
The Celtics should sweep the 76ers if Embiid can't play for the rest of the series.
That's
true. They should just.
I think Philly 1 game or 2.
I mean, Philly, man. Look, man. James Harden. At this point, let's just call it for what it is. He just chokes in the playoffs.
He's got 21 points right now. It's only played 16 minutes.
Historically, I'm talking about historically, Rhonda. I mean, Harden is going to give you 21 points, but then he's going to give us some other lackluster performances, and then Tyrese Maxey or somebody else from the 76ers is going to try to do whatever it takes in order to help them win.
There's a lot of players we can say about that, though. It's not just James Harden. We can say
no, not just James Harden, but he's at the top of the list for me.
Honestly, but the thing is, with James Harden, if James Harden had like a good playoff run, if he wasn't known as this, we would hold him at a higher light. Like, think about it. Imagine James Harden capitalizing some of his playoff runs. He might be top 15 all time with his regular seasons matching with the playoff runs.
Look, his best chance to win that championship was in 2018.
Yep.
And unfortunately, it just didn't happen.
Are y'all packing Kawhi up?
No.
He might have to retire next year.
They got to find a way to keep Russell Westbrook. They got to find a way to keep Russ. They have to keep him, because if Kawhi and PG, given their durability history, and no surprise they're going to miss games, where else are you going to find contributions from the Clippers? I mean, I like Zubac, I like Terrence Mann, but Russ provides that type of swag, that type of energy to the team. You don't want to lose him. And he's better off with the Clippers back at home in LA. Ty Lue has given him his flowers, so it's best for us to stay with the Clippers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much longer the Clippers is going to keep this up.
But I'm glad that the Memphis Grizzlies are gone. We can finally stop talking about this team. This team talks too much shit for something, but they haven't done shit. They
And
haven't
then
done
to
a
refuse to talk to the
motherfucking
media,
thing.
bro.
Wait,
like, that was
PSP. Don't
insane.
disrespect Tyus Jones and Luke Kennard like that. That's
I'm talking about Dylan Brooks. I'm talking about Dylan Brooks, man. It's
But
so
I'll give him
fucking
this.
annoying.
That dance is hard though. I do like that dance. I can't lie.
That ugly ass dance, man.
I did that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I saw Jay dancing to that shit the other day. I saw that shit. But
Get
for
out.
me,
who y'all
man,
got?
with the Memphis
Knicks or-
Grizzlies, they gotta make some changes, man. Dylan Brooks is probably gonna leave.
What, Knicks and Heat?
Should
Knicks
they
and, Heat.
keep
Who y'all
Taylor
got?
Jenkins?
I'm going with my boy RJ Barrett. Knicks and 6.
I'm for sure going with the Heat.
Heat and 6.
Like,
Honestly,
I'm going with the Heat.
After what I saw in game 1, I feel like Knicks will go in game 2, but the Knicks did look really good. They got cold from 3, and I feel like they'll come out with a better game plan. And the Knicks are playing. Miami's got to play consistent offense, shooting the ball, but Kevin Love is the biggest pickup. Kevin Love is a big X factor. His impact is like showing. So I got Knicks and 7. I
You think Jimmy's gonna sit out game 2?
Nah. I don't know how bad that ankle is. He's gonna wrap it up.
See, I trust Brunson over there, but the problem is I don't trust RJ, especially when it comes to clutch moments,
Mm-hmm.
and I still can't trust Julius Randle because of what I've seen from him before.
They're better when he's not playing though. So
if he does not come back soon and it becomes like 3-0, 2-0, then the Heat should easily win it because I don't think RJ Barrett can do enough for you. I fully trust that.
I'll give him that. He has been improving.
If Brunson decides he wants to go off for 45 in the game, then he's got it.
Right.
He's him.
Round up, Jay. Who y'all got?
I gotta go Heat, man. Probably 5. I think the Knicks might steal one, but it won't be long.
He's probably he got the experience, but I feel like the Knicks roster right now, they got the better roster, but it's like,
do they though? It's kind of.
It's like
I'm saying
the Heat has
Howard got hurt and all the people got hurt. But I mean, if Jimmy's healthy, I got the Heat. But if he's not, I got the Knicks.
That's fair. I guess we do got to see if Jimmy Butler's healthy or not, like how he's feeling.
That's why I gotta go.
You seem to see more of
Miami
the
Heat,
Bam out of bio Mitch
nobodies
Robinson
when you was
matchup.
talking about LeBron.
What'd you say, Ben?
Didn't you say the Heat had nobodies on their team when you were talking about LeBron? Or was I tripping?
Did they? I don't know. Did I?
He was saying nobody's outside of Jimmy Butler. Like nobody outside of Jimmy Butler. Like nobody that can score.
No, yeah.
He wasn't saying they're bad players. He was saying they don't have scorers outside of Jimmy Butler.
Okay. I got you. All right. Next, we got the Nuggets and the Suns. I can't believe y'all disrespecting KD.
The Nuggets are moving me. The Nuggets are the roster. Michael Porter, his defense been better. Jamal Murray is
overrated.
Jokic is Jokic. The Nuggets been moving me. I feel like the Nuggets can go to the finals. Like they can win.
Nuggets should win the series in 6.
I just have such a hatred for Jokic, bro. I just don't like that man.
I got a hatred for the Suns.
Why? Bro?
Why the Suns?
I look at this man. I look at this man play basketball, bro. I just don't like it.
Why, you find him boring?
Yes, very boring.
So he's this generation's Tim Duncan.
Yeah, basically, just a bigger Tim Duncan,
Suns
I guess.
Suns in 7.
Okay.
Man, Nuggets in 5.
I'm only going for the Suns because Devin Booker's my favorite player in the
6.
league, so I got.
I got Nuggets in 6. What is DeAndre Ayton gonna do? He ain't gonna do shit.
Nothing.
But I think there's a good chance that when we had that Bubble Murray versus D Mitch battle and whatnot, there's a very good chance that we could see a D Book and Murray battle for a game.
Mm-hmm.
They both can go off.
Exactly.
And plus, what is CP3 going to do as far as the contributions?
Defensively, CP3 is cooked. Like defensively, CP3
he got to score.
The thing is,
I agree with Mars. It's one of these series that I wouldn't start Chris Paul. I was watching Players' Choice. He said that he wouldn't start CP3 at the point. He would rather start like Devin Booker or somebody like that. And I kind of agree with Mars from what he's saying because defensively, Chris Paul doesn't have that in him anymore because of age and attrition. And plus, offensively, besides the passing and playmaking, he's not giving you enough as far as scoring. I mean, he's got to give you at least a solid 14 to 15 a game. in order for Phoenix to come through. And then when you look at DeAndre Ayton, I hate saying this, dude is soft, man. Dude is he's soft. I'm sorry.
You see that one clip where he was just watching them keep going for offensive rebounds? Y'all seen that shit?
Yeah, just
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't think he wants to be in Phoenix. Like, I really don't think I think he's just clocked out and he's just signing for the money. Like,
he can not want to be there all he wants, but like it's a playoff game. Get under the rebound.
Don't get you a board.
Like, come on now. 7 rebounds, bro. You win against Jokic. Like, come on. Get more rebounds.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Bro, why do you think Jokic? Why do you think he just get more rebounds like that against Jokic? Like, let's tell you that.
I don't like Jokic. That's what's telling me that.
Bro, Jokic is literally a way better rebounder than him. So you just talk.
Oh yes, of course he is. Of course he is.
It's starting to. It sounds to me, Rhonda. It sounds like, in your opinion, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you think Jokic is overrated?
No, I think. Well, only if you put him 1. I think he's 3 at best. Like in the NBA, I think he's number 3.
He's not even 3.
He's not even better than
you
LeBron.
have Embiid over Jokic?
Oh, stop it with LeBron.
Oh my God, LeBron.
Jokic over LeBron.
You are picking LeBron James at this particular juncture over Jokic.
When has Jokic ever been better than LeBron?
We are basketball people a huge disservice. We are doing.
No.
Y'all let that MVP talk get y'all love these MVP talk. Y'all love
PSP, drop it. Jay's trolling. I need to know, Ben. Stop running.
I'm not trolling. I'm dead ass serious.
Ben, who's
He
3?
gotta be fucking trolling.
We going this season or we going this season or
just overall? Just overall. Oh no, I was saying overall. I was saying overall. Yeah.
Drop it, please. I just need you to go.
I was saying overall.
I give you my top 5. Then I'm gonna give y'all in order.
I'm not good at ranking.
Giannis.
Okay.
This is in order?
Yes.
Okay.
Steph.
KD.
Okay.
Ooh.
I forgot about that. Yeah, KD is better than LeBron.
That's where I'm gonna put Jokic.
4.
Both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
5.
horrible. I don't hate that.
5. Either LeBron.
We're thinking about Embiid right now. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, where's
you
that?
put LeBron over Embiid?
No. Wait.
Take KD out.
Did you say LeBron Raymond James Sr. at 5?
No.
We need Embiid in there.
I'm saying that.
Embiid has to be top 5.
He got
Embiid. Yeah, probably Embiid.
Luka.
He's not better than LeBron.
Heck no.
Stop.
I think
I'm
between
taking Tatum
6
over
and 10.
Luka.
I think between 6 and 10 is where you got your Lukas, your Tatum.
Yeah, Luka. What about Tatum?
Bro, that whole list is whack, bro. I'm sorry, Ben. That whole list is whack, bro.
I'd argue Tatum's
Giannis still the best player in the world.
You got KD over Jokic, bro. I'm not
KD.
giving you that.
But at least he has the right 5 players. So might not have them in the right order.
KD's not top 5, man.
Go to.
If y'all put Luka above LeBron, y'all's crazy.
KD was MVP before he got hurt.
He
was MVP before
Hey,
he got
I'm gonna
hurt.
be honest here. I'm gonna be real. This is what I was trying to tell PSP earlier. The only reason why I can't put KD in my top 5 2 bias stories to think that, man. Like,
I think
I'm
KD
not gonna lie.
is at best in that top 10. I don't know about top 5 though. But wait a minute. Who thinks Jay, let me ask you this question. You better not be trolling. Do you think LeBron James at this point is a better basketball player than Jason Tatum?
He's gonna say LeBron.
Nah, on dead ass. Bro, it's hard for me to say a lot of people are better than LeBron, bro. But Tatum, I ain't gonna lie. Young person wise, like he's young. I'll give him the edge. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I'll
the
give him the
one
edge.
time I wouldn't agree with you by saying LeBron was better than Tatum. You
No,
want to say
listen.
Tatum's better?
Listen.
Like,
The
bro.
only way I give these people the edge is strictly because of regular season bullshit. In the playoffs, I'm choosing LeBron over all them niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I'm choosing LeBron over all of them playoff wise. Regular season, go ahead, Jokic. Go get your MVP.
To be
Go
fair,
get your MVP. Now go
statistically,
win.
LeBron and Tatum are basically the same. Let's not act like it's that big of a difference. Statistically, they're basically the same.
All right, y'all. That includes the end of the show, man.
Ben, you trying to run, bro. You trying to run. That's crazy.
How am I running?
You said KD.
Yeah.
Over the Joker.
Yeah.
Over Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I'm taking KD over Jokic.
I mean, if we drafted
And
teams,
Joel
if we
Embiid.
drafted teams right now,
isn't crazy, dude. That's not crazy.
KD.
I mean, yeah,
Yes, it is.
I might
Yes,
agree.
That's not crazy.
Yes,
Nah,
it is.
Wait,
there-
go
there's
ahead.
a
Are
good-
you saying
there's a good
KD
chance
should
I'd
not
agree.
be above them because of availability?
Wait a minute.
Hey, bro, there's too many factors going into.
Wait. What about Carl Anthony Towns, bro?
JJ on the court.
Who said Carl Anthony Towns?
Devin, you got to be on drugs, man.
Bro, that man might be the worst player in the league. He actually might be the worst player in the league.
I'll stop trolling.
Cat ain't even better than Anthony Edwards.
He might actually be the worst player in the league, bro. Why are we doing
I'm trolling.
He lost his team. He really lost his team to the GOAT Anthony Edwards, man. We here, man.
Actually,
How you let my boy Rudy Gobert be better than you at basketball, man? Like,
Rudy Gobert is not better. Hold on, chill.
yes, he is.
Rudy Gobert is garbage.
I control your crazy as hell.
Hey,
No,
JJ,
Tatum
playoff
is better.
DeMar, playoff Randall, or playoff Cat? Who you taking?
You said playoff who?
Playoff DeMar, playoff
Are we
Randall,
really
playoff
having a
Cat?
freaking
Who you taking?
I'm taking DeMar.
Can I do a start bench cut instead?
Yeah.
I'm taking DeMar. I don't care.
I'm starting playoff DeMar. I'm benching playoff Randall, and I'm cutting playoff Cat. Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, it's that easy.
Can I do a start bench cut?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Playoff wise.
I got to ask this question
Playoff.
for Jay. I got to ask this question for Jay.
Go ahead.
In these playoffs, based on these playoffs, not in the past playoffs, these playoffs right now, you taking LeBron over Jimmy Butler?
As of right now, I would take Jimmy as of right now. The way he's playing.
Thank you. Okay, good.
But you know, I don't give a fuck.
He's not being
about
biased
right now. I know when push comes to shove, who's gonna show up. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not picking Luka. I'm not picking Jokic. No. We know when it's time. See, even though I'll give him the props, Steph. Whenever it's time, Steph is gonna show up. We know that. Whenever it's Game 7, LeBron's gonna show up. We don't know what Tatum will do in the Game 7. We don't know what Jokic is gonna do in the Game 7. We don't know.
Hey, that's kind of thing.
Wait,
If I'm down 1 point, less than 2 seconds left, and I need someone to make the right play to win me the game, I'm taking LeBron every time.
Wait, didn't we
y'all
see
trust-
Tatum?
Nah,
Didn't we see Tatum in the Game 7? Tatum was in a Game 7 last year against Miami.
No, wait, you can't trust AD in the Game 7? Why not?
Tatum lost in the finals, bro.
Anthony
No,
Davis.
Jay, I asked you, do you trust AD, Anthony Davis, in a Game 7? Because that's what I think that's where it's going to come down to in this series.
I don't think it's gonna go to 7. I honestly don't.
Offensively, I don't know.
I think it's going to 7. I don't think it's going to 7. I really don't think it's going to 7.
Honestly,
6.
I can't wait.
I'm going Lakers.
Hey man, any last words before we head out, y'all? Any last words?
Celtics on top. We're winning the finals in 4.
Weird. When were you a Celtics fan?
Wait, Celtics fan.
Since Jason Tatum.
Yeah, this kid's
that's why. I hope you know one.
Hey.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go ahead and list out my takes right now. Philly's going to the to go play the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. Hawks are gonna run it back. You know we're gonna be top 4 in the East.
Tatum is gonna win his first.
Atlanta
Finals.
Falcons winning out the division. You know what I'm saying? You know Atlanta on the top.
Absolutely
So
not,
you know what I'm
my
saying?
boy.
Let's go. Yes sir.
Hey, let's be real here. If the Celtics make the finals, then people are going to say they had an easy way. They had an easy path because they didn't have to play the Joel Embiid Philly. They played them without him. They didn't have to go through Milwaukee because Jimmy took them out. If they played the Knicks, then who are they playing that was competition?
Oh no. This narrative's going to be nasty. This whole playoffs. Once
Yeah,
this playoff,
it's gonna
The
be real
East is
nasty.
weak anyway. The East is weak anyway.
But
Actually,
there
it
was
was-
but you had
it
those
was
three
top 3. It was
three
top 3.
powerhouse teams, and
Yeah.
somehow Boston didn't have to go through any of the two.
No
Yeah,
lie.
it's
I think a team out the West is going to win the finals this year for sure.
I disagree. Actually,
Hey, and if the Warriors win the finals, after I heard everybody in the world hating on us, talking about we wasn't gonna make the playoffs.
Y'all saying that about the Lakers when they were 2-10.
What do you
Y'all
mean?
literally-
The Lakers have been good.
Hey, respect to the Lakers.
The Lakers have been good since post All-Star break.
Yeah, I was
They've
about to
been
say y'all
great.
wasn't even supposed to make the playoffs until
Lakers had the best-
after the All-Star break.
Yeah, y'all after All-Star break, they were great.
That's because Led GM made the right moves. Come on now.
Bro, no, Rob Pelinka
No.
made the right move.
No,
that was Led
No,
GM.
he made excellent moves.
LeBron LeBron's moves landed the Lakers in misery for the last 2 years.
No,
The minute
because
Rob Pelinka finally decided to step up,
learned how to coach.
Goated.
He got
It's
players
the
he
fact
could
that
coach.
LeBron finally allowed Rob Pelinka to do his job, and Rob Pelinka brought in the right type of groceries. And
Exactly.
guess what
thank you,
got?
bro.
Wait, I got a question.
Rob Pelinka put his big boy pants on.
because I don't think Darvin Ham could coach the team they had before. And
Bro, they had no
Yeah,
size.
yeah,
he
yeah.
looked like
Yo,
Yeah.
Zay,
Yeah,
that team was ass. Look at that
the
roster.
scheme and but the players weren't trash. It was the
You
scheme
had
and
Juan
the fit.
Toscano Anderson.
No,
Because
they had no wing depth. They had literally no size.
They
him
had
running
no
5
wing
by
depth,
lineups,
but the
him
players
running
that
5
they
by lineups,
had
he literally
that
had
weren't
to, bro.
playing, the players they had that weren't playing well most of them were due to a scheme fit. Because you see Westbrook in LA on the Clippers, the minute he got there, he looked better.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm just saying. Also, you also add to the fact that even without it being even with it being a bad scheme fit, they literally had just Juan Toscano Anderson actually having to try to play basketball for them. Like he really had nothing to do. He couldn't do anything, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He couldn't do anything, bro.
No,
Let's just be honest.
the Rui trade helped a lot with that.
They had
No, Rui
size.
been hooping.
Rui
Yeah,
and Van.
fact.
But keep it
And
moving.
back.
PSP, you got
Delete
any
it.
words before you head
Oh
out?
yes.
Before we head out?
Just released a new episode on my YouTube channel, Sports PSP, about Dylan Brooks. Go check that out. Also on the Grid Network, I released another episode on Commanders Demand, my grades for the Washington Commanders draft picks, and my heated tirade of the Philadelphia Eagles. And hopefully Washington, we tank for Caleb Williams in 2024. That's it.
All
Ain't gonna happen.
Nah, you guys are
All
gonna win 7
Go
games somehow.
I already said what I had to say, man. Like I said,
Oh, yeah,
on
that's
top,
right, that's
man.
right.
The Panthers, go ahead, y'all done, y'all cook. Harrison, you got up out of here real quick. You should have never ran.
Dev?
Appreciate y'all for having me on.
Yes,
Come
sir.
check out my podcast. I just made Sideline Combos, brand new. First episode is already out. More episodes coming through. Go check out everybody else. Check out PSP. Subscribe to all their channels. Subscribe to Rhino. Hit them up on TikTok. They're great guys, great content. Go, hit up everybody up on the panel. And it's a praise to my city yet. And also, Zendaya is not the baddest.
It's a parade in Summer City.
Well, matter of fact, I'll say that for another time.
I'm like, what did I just hear Zendaya disrespect?
She's number two. She's number two.
Hey, Dev, we repping the 8-0, right?
Hold on, man. Where my jersey at?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, get it out,
Jay,
man.
any last words?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Man.
You stole Darnell Washington. That's what you.
I was like Lakers in 4, but Lakers in 5.
What sweet?
No, I'm playing. Actually, I got good series. Good series.
Okay.
I got Lakers winning. We gonna really see what that Warriors team is about. We all right, Steph. Go get you 30, Steph. Now, Poole, what you gonna do?
Kevin Looney for Finals MVP.
Oh yeah. Also, Steelers, AFC North champions right now. You can book it. You can book it.
Wow.
With Kenny Pickett.
Hold on. This is Kirk
Kenny
Cousins
Trash
last year with
Pickett.
Minnesota. This is Kirk Cousins last year with Minnesota.
Good. Thank you.
This is his last
I'm
year.
happy.
Goated. You guys might actually get 6-7 wins this year. You guys might get 6-7 wins.
And y'all gonna be
Hey,
big.
hey,
You mean
say
9 to
Tua-
10?
Tua or Kenny Pickett? Tua or Kenny Pickett?
Who you at? Don't act, Ben.
I'm so excited. I'm so
Ben,
excited.
that's a
Honestly,
crazy question
Tua.
to ask, bro, because you know I hate Tua. But Kenny
Oh,
Pickett is actually trash. Like, I don't hate him. He just trash.
What? Wait, Zay, yo,
Fair.
hold on, Zay. Yo, who's your team?
He a Chiefs
when
fan.
Nah,
I can't say
Nah,
shit.
nah, I don't. I just
that's
enjoy
sports talk.
watching
Sports
football
talk.
to where I never had like a team growing up, so I never
Oh.
like just picked the team. I just I like players on every team.
Mhm.
But the
So any-
Steelers ain't got nobody I like but defensive players.
Yo, George
All they got
Pickens.
the only
Pickens,
players
Najee?
the only players they got is Minka, and other than that, I don't like none of them. They
TJ
trash.
Watt?
Bro, I don't like TJ Watt.
What's wrong with
Dang.
Bro,
The
because
dude
I-
won the Defensive Player of the
because-
Year award at
Bro,
one
I
point.
gotta hear comparisons about TJ Watt and Nick Bosa when Nick Bosa was better than him.
Miles Garrett clears both. So.
Yo, Zay, any last words, man?
Dev, stop.
He said we gonna see what the Warriors about. We gonna see if AD really him, and we gonna see if D'Lo is really not good. We gonna see if LeBron washed. If the series does not go 2-7, the Warriors are gonna kill him. Then
Dang, James Harden,
come on,
9
man.
14, 21
And
points.
yeah, Warriors back-to-back chips. Curry top 5, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, round up.
Okay, we got Lakers in 6, right?
Yeah.
Ravens gonna win the AFC North. And then we're gonna see a Vikings Chargers Super Bowl where the Chargers
Ew.
win the Super Bowl.
Ew, that's nasty. That's gonna
Hey,
get
man,
ugly.
hold on.
Kirk in the Super Bowl.
Ben,
Hey,
bro,
man.
this is my last thing. Ben, this is my last thing, bro.
Go ahead.
If the Lakers do anything crazy, if they make it to the Western Conference Finals or the Finals, just know I'm gonna repeat myself. I will not be here. Basketball discourse. I'm not here to listen to basketball discourse for the next 2 months. All right, bro. I'm just keeping it a break. I'm keeping it a bean. I can't
Hey.
listen. The Nuggets better make the finals. If the Nuggets don't make the finals, if the Warriors or the Lakers make the finals, y'all will not hear from me. I just tell you that right now. No matter if the Falcons just went and said they automatically are Super Bowl contenders, y'all will not hear from me. Basketball discourse is cooked. Like,
Brandon,
bro,
I got
all right.
one more thing before we go. Oh, whoever made the argument, because I was watching Players' Choice, whoever made the argument that Jimmy Graham was not an elite tight end.
Oh, that's Mookie.
That shit was
That
insane.
has got to be the most ridiculous shit.
No, that was
I've ever heard.
disrespectful.
That was
I
the
think
worst
it was
take
Mookie
I ever
and
heard in
Jimmy
my
Graham
life.
was
8-1.
oh my bro. No, who said was better?
Hey.
What's that receiver? That tight end from?
Yeah, that's Mookie for you. You gotta
It was-
respect those.
I can't even. No, Jimmy. Not,
Ben, last thing, because I've been saying it, but I gotta make sure that it's known, so that way when it happens, I get my credit for it. Ben said while everyone was talking about Lamar going to New York, Miami, here and here, Ben said Lamar gonna stay with Baltimore, and if they get one receiver, he is winning the MVP, and they got Odell.
I like it.
Mhm.
I like it.
And they got Zay Flowers.
So when Lamar wins the MVP and shows y'all that he deserves that money and that he's really top 5.
I don't know. He been deserved that money.
For me, yeah, he's top 5 for me too.
What does Lamar gonna do in the playoffs? Though?
I think they're better than the Bengals right now.
Hey man.
Hey, if he play,
But wait a
if he
minute,
got
Jay,
to
what's
play
Kenny Pickett done in the
if he
play?
got to play Kansas City,
He's
or something, I'm not mad at him.
He's the guy in the league.
Why are you
Lamar
hating
has
on
won
Lamar?
2 wins
Why are
in
you
the
hating
playoffs
on
with Matt
Lamar?
Rule.
Ain't you happy
Man,
that?
PSP.
Hey, let's
ain't you
not
happy
forget that if
the brother got his
Lamar
money?
wasn't
Ain't you
hurt
happy
last
that the
year,
brother
they'd
got his
Exactly.
money?
They would have beat
Seattle
the
Lamar
Seahawks.
was going crazy
They
before
We'll
he
go
got
to the
hurt.
NFC Championship.
They would have beat the Bengals. I ain't
For
gonna
all the people, man, that's liking that's here, man, like the video, man. Subscribe till we leave, man. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.
lie. Dang, I should have told them to